Yo guys, what is up and welcome to Anime Kingdom Update 7. I've already done the intro and started playing, but my mic wasn't recording. So we're going to get to this very quickly. Update 7 adds Clover Village, the main stuff. It adds a magic tower, which is infinite tower basically. We've not done any of that yet. There's also a Tower 3 shop and then also tier 3 potions, and there's also a pack. I bought the pack 3 times with my crystal, so now I only have 231, but we have a bunch of these potions, if we look, that give 1.5 multipliers and stuff like that, which is very nice. I also got this guy on my team, this guy, but he only has 4 stats, so we need to get him a decent stat for him to be good. But I did just use this potion. Nice. So what I'm going to do is go over here. We also didn't get any of the things. Wow. I'm going to go in here and see what the magic tower drops. So it looks like it drops, well, we'll see. Start in floor. I don't know. Is there also achievements? I wonder. Magic tower 20, 0.2 Exian. All right, not bad. We also do need to do all of these things right here. I have like none of these done that I need to do, but we need to go through and do all of those. That would be very good. My team is maxed out at 120. We're just gonna do this with our drops until we are struggling, and then we'll switch to our damage. But we do need some of the currencies, that way we can spend on our guy. And then after we do this, I'll probably do a couple more dungeons and stuff like that. Try and get at least an 8 or so on this Blazing Founder on the hit damage. That way he'll be pretty decent and we can use him as well. But I guess right now all I'm going to do is kind of just sit here. We can also... do I have any? I have one of these guys on my team still, so I can actually turn this guy into a Prestige 1 if I wanted with these extra 2 guys, and maybe he'll still be on my team. I'm not really too sure. But I'm going to sit here and do this tower. I'll see you guys back once we have started struggling, or we are or we've lost. It doesn't seem like it's ramping up too high, so that's good. We can use our drops teams for a bit, which is nice. All right, guys, and we are at 22. These guys have like 800 billion HP. It just takes kind of a minute. We do have this though. There we go, 0.2 times yen. The next one's 40 of 0.2 XP. That makes sense. Okay, so we need to do 30 to there. Don't really need that right now. It'll be soon. We need that to 150, I guess. I don't even know if Igris is still considered great. If he is, let me know. Maybe we can get him. But let's see here. Let's go to 3. We got only 45, bro. Oh my gosh, that was dookie. All right, but we got 45, which is something. Actually, I kind of forgot. We do have all this. We can do this, which is nice. I couldn't do 40 for some reason, but okay. I'm just going to exchange all of these to these things because that's all I really want. So actually, let me just start from up here. Let me just exchange all that I have, or basically all that I have, into the things that I need, because I'm not actually spending for these guys anymore. Because, I mean, like, it's still worth it, but I think it's just better if we do this. Let me just 30. Bruh, there we go. Okay, 40. Boom. Boom. There we go. Nice. We have 246. Not too bad. All right, so this guy has a solid 4, 4, 5, 4. Let's try and do a 9 at least for hit damage, because I feel like it's probably the most important things, because everything goes off your hit damage. Because if you have bad hit damage, that means you have bad base damage. If you have bad base damage, all of this is going to be worse, besides, I guess, attack speed and walk speed. I don't think your unit attacks faster the better the base damage, but it'll be doing less damage and less alt damage. So having a higher hit damage will definitely be better. So I'm gonna try and get at least a 9 for that. We can go back through here and eventually try and get a 10, because it is a 15% increase, which is very nice. But at least a 9 would be nice, and then try and get at least like an 8 for attack speed, and then we can spend on him another time. All right, guys, we have 8 left, and we ended up getting a 10 on our hit damage, which is nice, and then 8 on attack speed, which is also Pretty nice. So now this guy's my third best guy, beating out both Sun Wukongs because he is Prestige 2, which is very nice. The only reason that this guy is even better is because he does have a shiny Commander Chat, which I believe is probably better than the Soul Bandage, and he also has double Mythic Warhammer. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to take off the Crimson Commander off this guy and put it on this guy. Boom. That way he'll be even better, 1.5 billion, because I feel like it just does more on him than it would anyone else. So what we're actually going to do now is go alter, where's that? Not Guardians, Armaments, I think. I think this is it. Yeah. And we're actually going to spin off this guy because I didn't know this guy only had a 4. So we're going to spin off this guy in hopes for a 5. If we don't get it and we still have like 1,000 or so left, I'll try and at least get back to 4. But the 5 is a 0.5% chance. So it's, you know, it is a 3% increase, which isn't crazy, but it is always a nice to have. So I'm going to try and at least get the 5. If, like I said, if I have like 1,000 left, I'll try and get the 4 just so I have at least a little bit left over once we're done. All right, there we go. We got Armament 5. We can also, we have it on that guy. We can try it on this guy as well. Why not? We do have like 1,000 or so to play with here. So let's try and get an Armament 5 on this one because, nice, that one was very, very quick. Nice, so I think all of our guys now have it. Besides this guy, but honestly, this guy don't matter. I would like that guy to have it. Also, while we're here, let's just go and put this guy under Prestige. Right here. Because, I mean, like, all these guys are S. I feel like strongest sorcerer. Okay, yeah. Like all these guys are S. 10, 10, 9. 10, 10, 10. Yeah. Yeah. Let's unlock all these. There we go. Sacrifice this guy with 10, 9, 10. Sacrifice this guy with 10, 10, 9. And obviously keep 10, 10, 10. There we go. So that guy will be better. And that guy will probably be better than, if we do this, probably be better than this guy if I had to guess. I would assume so. Because he's at like, he's at 477 without anything on. This guy, yeah, this guy has a sword and an accessory. I assume he's gonna be better. So that'll be nice. Okay, so this guy's doing 1.5 billion. This guy's doing a little bit more. He does have, I think, a better swords, maybe. But he also has Primordial, which changes the base damage a lot higher. He also has better of that. Okay. So what we really need to do is just get more Primordial, guys. So let's actually just see this really, really fast. How long can we AFK spin here? Only an hour, so not overnight. So we're definitely gonna have to try and get some money overnight. But, I mean, we can try this, I guess. We're at floor 43. We probably can't do much more. Which is pretty sad. We also do need this guy, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I forgot. I saw something here. Warrior equipped. We can actually get another warrior with 500 of these things, which last video I said that maybe it was capped at 200 because it was at 200, but it does go, I believe, infinitely. If not infinitely, it just goes a while. So there we go. Boom. We at least got that. I think I'm just going to save for 500, actually. I think it's the best play. And what I'm going to do is completely lie to you and just max that out really fast, because there we go, 0.5 more damage. I'm just going to do a couple of raids and dungeons and stuff. Maybe get some more swords. I'm going to try and get at least one more sword. If not, we are decently close. Oh, there we go. Nice. We are decently close to 20, which we will get another sword, which is nice. We just have to defeat enemies, play dungeons, defeat raids. Obviously not that hard, but I'm just going to keep on doing some raids, all that type of stuff. And then once we're done, we can come back and see what else we can do. I will try to get a couple more Soul Reaper raid thingies so I can upgrade my guy. Probably no more defenses. Maybe try to complete this. Only need 19 more, so maybe we can do that as well. And I'll see you guys back in just a couple minutes. Alright guys, well, we just did a easy just to see, and I wouldn't recommend doing easy dungeon unless you need passive tokens or gems, because it doesn't drop any of the new material like golden arrows or even like the new materials like the Reaper masks or anything like that. So I wouldn't recommend doing them unless you strictly need gems or the golden stands or anything like that. But I mean, there's not much for me to do right now except try and get stronger to do more portal, or sorry, tower. But I think what I'm actually gonna do is just go AFK all night long. And we also did get this. We did a couple Broly portals, and we ended up getting the unknown power, which is 0.2x damage, which is just barely better than the other aura, but it is better. Still no runes, which I would also recommend doing the portal if you need a better rune, because the easy portal has a higher chance to drop the damage and luck rune, which is weird because the medium trial has a lower chance but a higher chance to get like the yen and the other one, which is very weird to me, but it's okay. I'm also actually just gonna go do these really fast, because we're missing out on what, 0.5 every time. So 0.1, 0.2, 0.25. So we're missing out on like 25%, or yeah, 25% extra yen, which is actually really big. So I'm gonna go do those really fast, and then once we come back, I think I'm gonna end it off, and then probably do a 24-hour video, grind video, and I'm probably gonna try to maybe get this guy maybe one more prestige, maybe not, we'll see, and just try and get some, you know, newer guys from the newer worlds. I think that'll help. I think I'll definitely do some more portals, try and get this off to 150 just so I can at least have one Igris. Do some other stuff as well. If you guys do have any tips for me to do, let me know in the comments. But I think I'm just gonna AFK probably like world 9 or so boss, because the world 7 boss, or the secret guy, just doesn't spawn. I've been to a bunch of different things and I just can't find him, so I don't necessarily know where he would be. But anyways, guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe, let me know how you guys think about update 7. I think update 7 is actually really cool. I really like this magic tower and the tower shop with it as well. I think it's really good. Potion tier 3, obviously very nice as well. But my damage is looking like 16.6 billion, which isn't too bad. I think leaderboard's somewhere around like 40-ish billion, which does make sense. I haven't been leaderboard since I was like #1 a couple updates ago. But we really just need higher prestige guys with decent traits, a little bit better swords, and just better prestige, honestly. And I think we will be absolutely chilling. We can maybe in this 24-hour video get up to like 25-30. It just depends on how lucky we get whenever we do AFK at Clover Village, how good of units we get. But if you guys did enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!